glad to see you here. We've got some things to discuss. So let's start with the fact that Murder Jones Episode 6 just released. So recently, Murder Jones Episode 6 was released on Glitch Productions, and in my opinion, it's a meh episode. It's got some of the most emotional moments yet, but of course, just like last episode, has tons of lore. So today, we're doing a recap of what happened in Episode 6, my opinion on it, and what I think is coming in the future. So here we go, an in-depth review of Murder Jones Episode 6. We start finding out that Tessa and Jay are going to quote-unquote team up with N, V, and Uzi. As soon as they start to talk a bit, Doll grabs the key/bug and starts to run for it. Jay chases her, and in the end, Doll falls into this pit, which apparently leads to some lab. We also find out that Sin wants that same lab under her control for some reason. So Tessa explains that they are going to try and set fire to it. Jay leaves to go guard Tessa's ship, and the remaining four begin their trip to the lab. Almost instantly, Tessa gets pulled away by a trap as the three try to go save her. As they journey out to go try to find Tessa, they find, well...
Shoot the baby immediately.
That's not good enough!
Hey, you surface slickers.
And then, well, we find out that these people have tied everybody up to a table and are trying to cut them up for parts. Ed and Tess are able to escape since the guy trying to cut them up leaves, and because of that, the two insane people decide to release these weird thing called Sentinels. The same threat as Nori. After that, Uzi uses the absolute solve to try and get out of their restraints, and, well...
Don't mind.
Help me with...
So yeah, then some weird absolute solver stuff happens that really isn't important, so yeah, I'm skipping ahead a little bit. Then one of the Sentinels has red eyes. I guess it's because it bit Tessa and, like, tasted her blood or something, but yeah, it has red eyes, now it's more menacing, cool. So then we find Doll frozen at the end of the hallway with the bug in hand. NX Uzi shippers really took a dub with this one, eh? Then we find out that Doll wasn't actually frozen and was just using a buffering gif. Still makes me smile. She opens all the Sentinel doors and leaves through an elevator shaft. All the Sentinels look around and the red-eyed one stares down Tessa. V and Tessa prepare for a fight as Uzi uses her absolute solver to try and get an exit. But instead...
Uzi, no! Oh, my goodness! Did I get it?
Just a real quick warning, major spoilers are coming up, so if you haven't watched it yet, please stop watching here and go watch it on your own terms. And then the elevator from the shaft falls down to the level as they try to escape. V gets overconfident and keeps fighting the red-eyed Sentinel, not knowing more or surrounding her. One Sentinel rips out a core of some kind, and the elevator begins to lift up more and more. As the Sentinels surround V, she does this.
Hey,
No, Dave! We need you!
Nah. Uzi, I trust you.
Dave, please!
Can you set me free? Will you take my...
I ain't crying, you're crying. No joke, I literally cried when I first saw this. Though I thought this episode was a bit bland, the way the end toyed with my emotions really bumped this up a level. Let's get on to the review. Gonna be honest here, this was a really boring episode to me. It was actually kind of good, but the raptors and everything was really weird. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's honestly weird to take it into this direction, like robot velociraptors that can stun the robot. I don't get it. It's a solid episode, but I wasn't that big of a fan. On to the rating. Seven out of 10, probably my least favorite episode yet. I'm gonna be honest, it would have been a 6 out of 10, but that ending really bumped it up a lot. Much more emotional. I get a lot of people like this, and it's fine if you like it, but it's personally just not my cup of tea. Thank you so much for joining me today, but I think that's the end. Honestly, like I said, not a great episode, but helps build the story a lot, you know? Can't wait for episode 7. We're so close to the end of this season, I can almost taste it. Thank you so much for coming here, and be safe on the drive home. Until next time, until next episode, bye.